All right, good evening and welcome to this 3-hour yoga for recovery, resilience, and realization. My name is Brian, and I'm delighted to be here with you. Today's class is going to be a movement practice where we'll involve full body movements. Followed by a couple of breaths to help us center and lead us into a nice meditative rest. So we'll be about 45 minutes total as we get through the practice. As always, we'll land first, we'll raise a little gratitude, we'll set an intention if we choose to, and then we'll move into the practice. A couple of things before we start. As always, let me remind you of our first guiding principle: support precedes action. So please ensure that you have whatever you need to support yourself in your practice: a block, a strap, a bolster, a blanket, an eye shade, a chair, and maybe any other things, anything that will provide you perhaps any level of support. Secondarily, let me remind you about the practice. The practice itself is a demonstration of the 5 tools that we use in order to engage ourselves in being present and modify our mind states and our emotional regulation. It is your practice. You are in the privacy of your own space by design. Everything that I do from over here is an offer, a suggestion, an invitation. Your only requirement is to be present and to breathe. Everything else is optional. So modify at any time, take any alternate posture at any time, come out of any posture at any time, stop and take a break when you need to. Just listen to the wisdom of your own body. Your body knows what it needs. So honor that wisdom, honor that knowing by doing what your body is asking you to do. All right. Let's find a supported posture, whatever that looks like to you, and we'll get started here. So bring yourself into this place and this space. Whatever posture that you feel is supportive of you, find that posture for a moment. And you might find that posture by feeling into the physical sensation of whatever part of your body is in contact with something. So maybe your feet are flat on the floor, or maybe the sides of your legs. Find your sits bones, the pointy bones at the base of the hip girdle, center into those. Maybe you're lying on your back. Maybe your back is up against the wall. Whatever part of your body is in contact, feel that sensation of contact. Open your awareness to that sensation of contact as support. What is it like to be supported in this moment? And then, having established support, I invite you to imagine you could root or extend roots through whatever part of your body is touching something. And as those roots get extended to support, I invite you to lengthen through the side body, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the crown. Experiment with tucking the chin slightly to feel the release at the back of the neck, and then feel the full length of the spine from the base to the crown. And as you do that, notice what happens in your body in the torso in particular, as the spine elongates and aligns. Notice perhaps the energy body engage and come online. Notice perhaps the chest expand and the heart open. Notice perhaps how you become centered in stillness. Just notice for yourself. That is the first key to your practice: noticing your experience, being present for yourself, and utilizing that knowledge. And then holding that spine in an elongated and aligned posture, I invite you to come into the present moment by coming into your breath. Find your inhale as it appears underneath your nasal passages. Begin to breathe in and out through the nostrils. Following the inhalation all the way in, and the exhalation all the way out. Inhaling down to the base of the body, front, back, and sides without stress or strain. Exhaling completely, emptying completely. And as you inhale, just be present for the energetic sense that comes in on the inhale. feel into that sense of prana or life force, that energetic immanence that rides the breath in. And as you exhale, be aware of the release of that which is no longer needed, that which no longer serves. Let go of everything as you exhale. And having established yourself here, on your next inhale, I invite you to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. And feeling into your heart space, I invite you to allow to arise gratitude. Any one thing for which you are grateful, perhaps just the possibility of gratitude here this morning or this evening. Whatever it is that arises when gratitude is called forth for you, see it clearly in your mind's eye. And then I invite you to anchor your gratitude in your heart space. Just hold your gratitude steady. And then finally, before we start today, I'll invite you, if you choose, to set an intention for your practice, perhaps a simple intention to just be right there with each inhale, or to just keep your gratitude centered as we practice. And whatever your intention is, I invite you to state it to yourself. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice, as if it is already done. And then listen as the echoes of your intention resonate and reverberate in your being. And I'll invite you to take a full inhale. And as you exhale, if you choose, allow your chin to drop to your intentional and grateful heart and offer a benediction to seal your intention. As I say, Namo, Namaste. And then release the hands, lift the chin, take a full inhale. A complete exhale. And bring yourselves around to your mat. And we'll begin today in child's pose, wisdom pose. So knees can be together, or bring the knees out to the edges of the mat so that the torso can fall between the knees. Your choice, your practice. Press the hips back toward the heels and allow the chest and torso to come over the thighs. Now, maybe you use your block to support your forehead in this posture at whatever height is appropriate for you. Maybe not. Maybe bring your forehead down and find your forehead on the mat. Arms are extended. Walk the fingertips out a little bit and then press into the fingertips so that you feel the arms extend, feel the length on the underside of the arms, and perhaps feel the hips make contact with the heels. Breathing here. Releasing in the lower back. Notice the softness in the lower back. Release completely. Full inhale. Walk the fingers a little further. Complete exhale. Press the hips back toward the heels. Breathe. Walk the hands over to the left side of your mat. Feel a little stretch on the right side body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk the hands back to center. Maybe a little bit of space there created. And then as you exhale, walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Feeling that length in the left side of the body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk the hands back to center. Maybe a little space created. And then exhale, bring your hands back by your feet, palms up. Release the shoulders, shoulder girdle. Full inhale here. A complete exhale. Massage your temple side to side, gently rotating the head from temple to temple, massaging the forehead, releasing the neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your next inhale, bring the hands forward. As you exhale, bring your hips over your knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, maybe slightly in front of. Feet straight back in alignment with the hip bones here. This is our tabletop posture here. From here, we're going to begin our cow-cat. On the cow, the inhale, the belly will drop, the lower spine will arch, the heart will come forward, the crown will come up, the hips will rise. On the exhale, the spine will round, the head will fall, the chin will move toward the chest, the biceps will frame the ears, and the hips will roll under. And then continue on that. Inhale, arching, lifting, round, arching and lifting. Exhale, rounding in and out through the nostrils. Full inhalations, complete exhales. Find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. One more here. And exhale back to center. Now extend the right leg and press back through the right heel, lifting the right knee. Feel the length in the back of the leg. And then lift the right heel level with the hips. Point the right toes. Inhale, get long. Exhale, bring the knee to nose underneath the body. So you're doing that same sort of rounding, only now we have 3 points of contact. Inhale, lengthen, lift, maybe a slight arch. Exhale, round, knee to nose. Find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Inhale, long. Exhale, bring the right knee back down. Flatten the back, get long through the crown. Inhale here. Exhale, roll over the ball of the left foot, lift the left knee, press back to the left heel. And then lift the left heel level with the hips, point the toes. Inhale, lengthen through the crown, maybe a slight arch. Exhale, knee to nose, rounding underneath the body. Excuse me. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Inhale, long. Exhale, bring the left knee back down. Take a moment here. Roll over the wrist. So turn the finger so that of the right hand back toward the thigh. If that's too much, just turn the right fingers off the long side of your mat. Just give a little relief to the wrist here. And then bring the right hand back. Do the same thing with the left. Turn the fingers toward the thigh or off the long side of the mat. Just give a little relief. And then bring the left hand back. I'm going to add on a little bit here. On the inhale, the right leg goes long. Stay here, or if you like, extend the left arm, bicep by the ear. Fold the right knee. Take the right sole of the foot to the ceiling. Maybe reach back with the left hand. Find the right big toe in a yogi toe lock, the top of the right foot, or maybe the ankle. Lift and extend through that right thigh. Lengthen through the crown. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Release without flopping. Extend the leg and the arm. Bring the knee and the palm back down to the mat. Get long through the crown and the hips. And then lift the left leg and maybe the right arm. Fold the left knee, left foot towards the ceiling. Maybe reach back, find the toe or the top of the foot or the ankle. And then align. Knee with the hip, arm with the crown, full inhale. Complete exhale. Lift and lengthen, inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Release without flopping. Extend the leg and the arm. Bring the hand and the knee back down. Couple of cat-cow here. Arch and lift. Exhale, round. One more. Just releasing any tension and then inhale to neutral. Now, walk the hands out. Maybe off the top of your mat. Keep the hips high over the knees. Bring the heart to the mat. Maybe the forehead. Again, great place for your block. Support yourself as you need here. As we open and extend through the shoulders. Pop up on the fingertips. Walk the fingers out a little further. Breathe in. Breathe out. Full inhale. Complete exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale here. As you exhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Lift crown, get long. Find your length here. Inhale, get long. Exhale, curl the toes, press through the heels. Feel the length. And then as you continue, lift the knees. Find that. And then continue to lengthen out of the forearms. Lift the hips up and back. Up to the ceiling and back to the wall behind you. And then exhale, let the heels drop towards the bottom of the mat. Find your downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Press out of the fingertip, the heel of the palm, get long through the forearms. Release the head. Notice there's a tendency to hold tension here in the back of the neck. Don't let that go. Find your length here. Bend one knee and press back through the opposite heel. Switch with your breath. This is called walking the dog. Walk your dog a little bit. Finding length in the back of the legs. Maybe bend both knees. Press the hips back and up. Feel the full length of the back and then let the heels drop. This is your down dog. Breathe in. Deep, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Check your alignment here. Inhale to a plank. Now, if your hands and feet feel like they needed to adjust a little bit to find the full plank, then do that. Inhale, get long. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Let the heels drop. Come back into downward dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring the left foot forward between the hands. Help it if you need to. And then drop the right knee in the top of the right foot. Find your length here. Pressing down into the right knee and left heel. Maybe pick up your hands. Maybe bring your hands to your knee. Support yourself by straightening the arms to lift the torso. Be here. Pressing down into the right knee, left heel. Engaging the core to support yourself as you inhale, take the arms up. Find your arm position as you inhale, get long through the fingers. Exhale, sink the hips. Stay long as you lengthen and engage here. Supported lunge here, full inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands down. Frame the foot. Curl the toes of the right foot. Lift the right knee. Step the left foot back to join the right downward facing dog. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring the right foot forward. Again, help it if you need to. Drop the left knee. Release the left foot and establish yourself. Maybe lift the hands. Maybe come through the knee, opposite hand underneath. And again, straighten the arms if they're on the knee to feel yourself supported as you lift the torso. Inhale here. Exhale, sink it. Inhale, take the arms up. Find your arm position as you lengthen. And sink the hips. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, get long. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame the foot, curl the toes, lift the knee, step back and press back, downward facing dog. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee can drop or stay lifted. Pressing down and back through that right foot, down into the left foot. Establish your balance. Again, come through the knee. Straighten the arms to lift the torso. Feel into your balance here. Engage the core to support yourself as you lift the arms. Breathe in, high lunge. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame the foot, step back, press back, downward facing dog. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, left foot forward. Again, right foot forward. Left knee down if you like, or press back through that left heel. Establish your balance. Come through the knee for support. Straighten the torso. Inhale, take the arms up. Find your lunge. Get long. Exhale, sink in. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Hands down, frame the foot, step back, press back, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, left foot forward. Now, again, drop the right knee if you like, or staying lifted. Bring the left hand inside the left foot. Walk the left foot out to the left wide edge of your mat. Stay long here. And then begin to open that left hip a little, maybe rotating the left hip open as you roll to the outside of that left foot. Stay here, or maybe walk your hands out a little bit, getting a little deeper. Maybe come down onto your elbows. Breathe here. Find your length. Press back through that right heel. Lift that right thigh. Down into that left outside part of the left foot. Opening the hip, breathing deep. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. On the inhale, walk the hands, lift the elbows if you have them down. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Roll to left foot flat, and then take the left hand outside the left foot as you walk the left foot back in alignment with the hip. Inhale here, get long. Exhale, step back, press back, down facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward. Again, left knee can go down if you like. And then begin to bring the right hand inside the right foot. Walk the right foot out to the wide edge of your mat. Establish yourself here. And then begin perhaps to even roll that right knee. Right hip open. Exposing the sole of the right foot. Opening into that hip. Get long. Lifting that left thigh. Pressing back through that left heel. Maybe walk the hands out. Off the mat, maybe lower to your elbows. Find your posture. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. If you're down on your elbows, pick up your elbows. Walk your hands back underneath the shoulders. Flatten that right foot and then walk that right foot back in line with the hip as you take the right hand outside. And steps the right foot back to meet the left as you come into downward dog. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale here, look up between the hands.
Exhale, gently walk both feet forward, little baby steps. Bring both feet forward between the hands. Forward fold, release the head, release the neck. Release the hands. Let everything just find your balance here. Now, the tendency is because the weight of the torso is in front of the thighs, tendency is for the weight of the feet to be in the ball of the foot. So I invite you to lift the hips toward the ceiling and then press them back toward the wall behind you so that you feel the weight balance in your feet. Inside and outside of the ball of the foot, inside and outside of the heel of the foot. Weight is balanced between those 4 points. Breathing here. Maybe grab opposite elbow in front of or behind the legs, providing yourself a little more support for the torso to release and the hips to lift. Breathe. Full inhale. Complete exhale. If you're holding your elbows, release the hands down. Take the palms to the shins for support. On the inhale, straighten the arms to lift the torso, flat back. Breathe behind the heart. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands, release the forehead, forward fold. On your next inhale, bend the knees. Feel the weight center in the feet, and then slowly begin to roll up. Bringing the torso up one vertebra at a time. As the torso comes upright, the shoulders will naturally roll up and down. Release the palms forward. Lengthen through the crown. Tuck the chin slightly. Feel the full length of the spine. Feel yourself come upright. Notice the shift in your torso here. All of the energy from the blood flow that was flowing to the head as it was lower than the heart, now returning, flowing to the heart from the head, now that the head is above the heart. Standing upright, find yourself on your own 2 feet, standing on your own mat, holding your own space, having your own back. Now, slightly feel as if you're moving the hips toward the wall in front of you, the top of your mat. Slightly feel as if you're moving the back of your palms to the bottom of your mat. Feel the spine and the body get aligned as you elongate. Here you are. Moving from here on the inhale, take the arms up, biceps frame the ears. Maybe roll your eyes up, maybe look up a little bit. Try not to jump the head back. We're trying to keep that relationship of the chin to the sternum. We're just getting long. Inhale. Take the right hand and circle the left wrist with the thumb and forefinger. Stay long out of both arms as you exhale. Let the body lean to the right. It'll go wherever it goes. Just let it go. When it's there, take a breath. Full inhale here. As you exhale, maybe there's a little more space, maybe not. Inhale here. Exhale here. On your next inhale, come back to center, lengthen, and then circle the right wrist with the left thumb and forefinger. Get long. Inhale. Exhale, let the body go to the left. Bumping that right hip. Wherever it gets to, be there. Take a full inhale. Exhale, maybe a little more space, maybe not. Breathing here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Release the hands. Press the palms together if you can. Maybe a slight back bend. Maybe. Maybe not. Find length through the forearms. Biceps frame the ears, get long. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders, turn the palms forward, take a breath. Oh, I love it when a plane comes together. Okay. Mountain pose.
All right, let's move from here. Inhale, the arms go high. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Breathe in behind the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root and rise, gather as you go. We're going to add on each time. Exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders, take a breath. Every time we come to mountain, we'll take an extra breath. Check your intention and your gratitude. On the inhale, the arms will go high. On the exhale, we'll hinge and fold. On the inhale, flat back. On the exhale, we'll fold, place the hands behind the feet, step the right foot back into a lunge. Inhale here, get long. Exhale, step the left foot back to join the right, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, or reverse push-up. Come all the way to the mat. Release the tops of the feet. Inhale, press into the tops of the feet, lift the crown. Cobra. Exhale, curl the toes. Lengthen through the crown. In other words, come back to the mat. On your next inhale, press back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Left foot forward into a lunge. Exhale, press back through the right heel. Inhale here in lunge. Exhale, step the right foot forward to join the left, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, root and rise, gathering as you go. Exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders, take a breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, the arms high. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Left foot back to a lunge. Take a breath here. Inhale, get long. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, reverse push-up. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, curl the toes, come back to the mat. Inhale, press up to a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Right foot forward into a lunge. Take a breath here. Inhale, get long. Exhale, left foot joins the right, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hand. Roll the shoulders, take a breath. Check your intention. All right, we're going to move a little bit. We're going to take some of those intermediate moves out. So inhale, the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Right foot back, left foot back to join it. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down, your choice. Inhale, rise up, cobra, or maybe you're ready for up dog at this point. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise, gathering as you go. Exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders, take a breath. On your inhale, the arms are high. On the exhale, forward fold. On the inhale, flat back. On the exhale, hands beside the feet. Walk, step, or float back.
and lower, all one movement. On the inhale, you come up, cobra or up dog. On the exhale, you press back, downward facing dog. You take a breath in down dog to stabilize and steady in the home page. As you exhale here, walk, step, or float forward into a forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath in mountain. Reconnect with your intention. Move at your own pace. One movement, one breath. Inhaling up, tall mountain. Exhale, fold, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, walk, step, float, and lower. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, press back, down dog, take a breath. Inhale here. As you exhale, walk, step, float, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders. This is your sun salutation A. We're going to do 3 of these at your own pace. One movement, one breath. Finding your rhythm. Finding your pace. Being in your breath. Being in your practice. Taking that breath in down dog. Moving through the postures and then taking that breath in mountain. Establishing yourself. Movement and breath. Finding yourself. Single point of focus. Breath and movement in alignment. Rhythm of the heart. Rhythm of the breath. Flowing through. Greeting yourself on your mat. Last one, if you're with me. Meeting up in mountain. Allowing everything to settle. Giving everyone a chance to catch up here. Maybe you've been here. And then as you are ready, bring yourself down onto your back, on your mat. We'll move into our twist. So, legs are long, crown is long. Bring the arms down by the side, palms down. And then walk the hands out 60 to 90 degrees so you create a little space. Bring the right knee toward the ceiling, the right heel toward the right hip. If you have the flexibility, you might even let that right foot rest lightly atop the left thigh. No need to this. If that's there, that works for you. Maybe even your right foot goes outside the left thigh if you have that flexibility, but mainly we just want that right heel to be near that right hip. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to just gently let the right knee come across the top of the left thigh and across the body while looking over your right shoulder. So the knee goes to the left, the Gaze goes to the right, and the right shoulder stays down on the mat and relax. So your knee might not come very far at all. Now you can guide that right knee by taking your left hand and gently resting it atop that right thigh, guiding that right knee away from the face. It's not so much about getting it over the body as it is getting it away from the face to open through that right side body. Breathe in and breathe out. This is a massage for our internal organs, a little love for yourself, a little hug for yourself here. Full inhale. Down into that back right hip. Breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. As you inhale, bring the knee back to neutral, bring the head back to neutral, extend the right leg long. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, bring the left knee toward the ceiling, the left heel toward the hip. And again, maybe it rests slightly atop the thigh, maybe it crosses over you. You want to just create a little space for the hip. Inhale here. And then exhale, let that left knee come across the body as you look over the left shoulder. And again, the left shoulder stays down and relaxed. So the tendency is for the torso to twist, and then you're lifting the shoulder. We not want that. We want that left knee to move away from the face. We want to twist here and open across. Breathe in across the top of the chest. Breathe down in behind that left hip. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. On the inhale, come back to center. Head, and the leg, extend the leg. Bring the hands down by the knees. I'm sorry, by the hips. If your hands go to your knees, fine, but bring them down by your hips, palms down. Now, we've got a challenge posture, and then we've got a release, a balance posture. So now, options here. The challenge posture is stretch pose. Stretch pose looks like this. The legs will lift about 6 inches. The torso, back of the shoulders and head will lift about 6 inches. And then the arms will lift, palms facing each other alongside the body. So this is a very challenging posture. And then we're going to do breath of fire here. So just come out of that for a moment. And we'll show you the options here. So you can lift one leg, maybe the other leg. You can alternate the legs, keep the shoulders down. Maybe just lift the head, maybe not even do that. Or you can, if your arm is extension, you can bring a hand behind the shoulders. That'll help support. Maybe switching that. Take a break, one leg down or not. We're going to be here 1 minute. So, and we're going to do breath of fire. Breath of fire, forceful exhale out of the nostrils, utilizing the diaphragm. You feel that. Now, if you're pregnant or on your menstrual cycle, just do long, deep breaths, gentle breaths, no pumping of the diaphragm. All right. So, inhale here, come into your posture, whatever posture you're working with, and then begin. Exhale. Find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Long through the heels and toes, long through the crown, long through the fingertips. Breathing in and out. The inhale and exhale are equal in length, duration, and intensity. Just because we're pumping on the exhale doesn't mean we're exaggerating. Stop as you need to, modify as you need to, support yourself as you need to. Twenty more seconds. You got this. Inhale long.
Exhale, gently release the posture. Turn your palms up, let your toes fall open. Allow the breath to come and go. Just let go. Integrate that feeling. Woo! Feel into the energetic change in your body. Let everything settle. Notice what's shifting for you, where you have, what you feel, where you are. Notice yourself here. Witness yourself and the results of your practice on your emotional regulation and your mind state, on your physical being. All right. Bring the heels and toes together. Turn the palms down alongside the hips. Lengthen through the crown and pull down on side body. Feel that lower spine come in contact with the mat. So the tendency of that lower spine to arch. So let's shift the pelvic bowl up toward the top of the mat so that the lower spine is on the mat. Now, maintaining this posture, knees and heels and toes together, toes toward the ceiling, palms down. We're going to begin to breathe in a way that will allow us to center here. So we're going to imagine that we could breathe from the soles of our feet up the entire body. So we're inhaling up from the soles of our feet. It sounds counterintuitive because obviously we're breathing in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. But imagine as you're breathing in up through the soles of the feet, up the legs, through the hips, through the torso. And then as you exhale, imagine you're exhaling out from the third eye, from the brow point, from the space where you're in between and between the ears and behind the brows, the center of your skull. You're breathing out from there, letting everything go. And then on your next inhale, imagine you're inhaling from the ankles, up, legs, hips, torso, to the throat and head. And again, exhaling out from the third eye. Imagine you're breathing out from your brow point. And continue. This time we're going to imagine you're inhaling from your shins and your calves. Inhaling up. And again, exhaling. Imagine you're exhaling from the brow point out. Find your rhythm, your breath. And moving up to the knees, inhaling from the knees. Exhaling out from the brow. Inhaling up from the thighs. Exhale. Inhaling from the fingers up the arms. Exhaling out the brow point. Inhaling from the hip girdle, from the sits bones, from the center of the sacral area. Exhaling. Inhaling from the abdomen. Exhaling from the brow, the third eye. Inhaling from the navel point. Exhaling from the brow point. Inhaling from the heart. Exhaling. Inhaling from the throat. Exhaling from the brow. Now on this last breath, you're inhaling from the brow point. And imagine you're exhaling out the crown of your head. Imagine there's a little, like a whale's blowhole right at the crown of your head. You're exhaling out the crown of your head. And as you exhale, allow your toes to fall open. Take your heels as wide as is comfortable for you on your mat. Turn your palms up at your hips. And relax and release the entire body onto the mat. Finding your full support here for your guided rest. Take a moment here to provide yourself with any additional supports you may want in your guided rest. Maybe you have an eye cloth, maybe you have a blanket or a shawl, maybe you have a bolster. Anything that will provide you perhaps 1% more support. Take a moment to avail yourself of that as we move into our rest, and then let go completely. Let go. You're done. Be done. Allow yourself to be done here. Just let go completely. Your only thought, if you must think, is to release, to let go, to be. We're going to be here in silence for the next minute or two. Take a moment here to find your awareness and reconnect your awareness with your breath, and then with your body, perhaps wiggling your fingers and your toes, maybe rolling your ankles and your wrists, bringing your knees into the ceiling, your heels in toward your hips. Extend your right arm alongside your head, bicep by the ear. Take a moment here as you prepare to roll to your right side. And when you are ready, gently roll to your right side using your right arm to cradle your head and neck. Take a breath or two here on your right side as you prepare to come upright again. And then when you are ready, and only when you're ready, bring your left arm across in front of your body and gently lever yourself back to a seated posture. Take a breath or two here as you reestablish your seat and reconnect with yourself and your supports and your breath. And then once again, as you are ready, when you inhale, bring your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. And allow to arise in your heart space gratitude, perhaps one more thing for which you are grateful. And just sit and witness yourself in gratitude in your space. And as you witness yourself in gratitude in your space, I'll take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you from this space. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. I am honored to be here, truly. And as always, I invite and encourage you to stay here in grateful rest for as long as you like. And when you do rise, please take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.